Yeah, 2.5 weeks to the Super Bowl already. Now, listen, you got to take it one game at a time, and obviously a very important one in Seattle for this Sunday. The weather should look nice all weekend long. Whether you are going to be traveling to the west side, you're not going to run into any mountain pass issues, so safe traveling, go Hawks. As for weather headlines, just more clouds here today, but I am getting a little more optimistic by the weekend. This looks to be by far our best chance in the last 2 weeks to see some sunshine here. What's happening is, well, first and foremost, the clouds are still locked in place because of our stable weather pattern. High pressure tends to kind of compress the air down towards the ground, and since we're surrounded by mountains on all sides, it kind of literally boxes in that cloud coverage and that moisture. What we need is either a true storm system or at least some kind of wind. And I actually think we'll get the winds tomorrow. Not like anything severe, but a 10 to 15 mile per hour wind out of the north might be just enough of a gentle push to start to eliminate some of that cloud coverage. Today, no shot of that, though. We will stay in the low 30s or even upper 20s for high temperatures. The weekend forecast starts to trend a bit sunnier overall, especially on Saturday. Again, if we get just enough of a northerly wind, it might be just enough to push that cloud coverage out of the way. We'll wait and see how that plays out in the next 24 to 36 hours. If we're going to see sunshine, it'll start to make an appearance tomorrow afternoon. Still cold though, 29 on Saturday, even if it is going to be the sunniest day. That's because there's some Arctic air that's actually pretty close to us right now. Now the thing is, the worst of that Arctic weather moves over the Great Lakes and really most anywhere east of the Rocky Mountains. That is going to set up a major winter storm. There are now a lot of winter storm warnings and extreme cold warnings being issued in anticipation of what could be a kind of near generational style winter storm. Like, this is looking pretty scary, especially for a lot of southern states that are A, not used to winter weather in the first place, but B, you're talking about 1 to 2 feet of snow really between Oklahoma and kind of the northern edges here, like Kentucky, Virginia, Pennsylvania, all could be in line for 20 inches of snow, but the ice impacts will be to the south. That would be like Dallas to Atlanta and Columbia, South Carolina. They're going to get the worst of the freezing rain out of that same storm. But all that way, way east of us, and we just stay pretty quiet. Again, hoping for some clearing skies and more sunny conditions late Friday and Saturday.
And now, the KREM 2 Weather Impact Snow Report, sponsored by Schweitzer, the region's largest resort.
Quiet weather pattern for the last 7+ days means that we have still not seen any new snowfall for any of our mountains. So those bases are still pretty icy, pretty hard, and when they get a lot of traffic, you do end up to see some ruts and some dirt. So just know that these snow bases are still very thin, especially for January.